Hey, what's going on? It's Fight Season MMA, and today I want to be talking about UFC 303, McGregor v. Chandler, and if the card is actually good, and if the community is actually looking forward to seeing this card. Okay, first off, I want to talk about the actual card itself before diving into the matchup of Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler. UFC 303, the card is not good at all. With the recent Khalil Roundtree incident and the co-main event is off in that card, they really need to beef up the card. Really, you got Joe Pyfer on that card versus Marc-Andre Barriault. And on the top of my head, that's the only fight I can remember on that card. Oh, Andre Feely versus Cub Swanson. But other than that, there's not that many good fights on that card that make that card super deep. Now, going into McGregor v. Chandler, I think that fight is going to be a good fight, but I don't know the community, how much that does for the community. Yes, Conor McGregor does not deserve a title shot if he does beat Michael Chandler, although the UFC will give him a title shot, probably versus the winner of Leon versus Bilal. I don't think anyone wants to see McGregor versus Bilal. I guess, yeah, McGregor versus Leon is a good fight, but the fans want to see McGregor fight, but that's just, I don't know. I think McGregor gets absolutely killed versus Leon Edwards, and it might not be the most exciting fight because Leon's ability to keep distance, his height, his ability to avoid takedowns, and we all know McGregor's not going to take him down. He's going to try to strike with Leon, and Leon's bigger than him, and it's going to be a very hard fight for Conor McGregor to complete. And you have everyone out here making fun of Michael Chandler because of his antics of waiting for Conor McGregor. You have Islam Makhachev saying that Michael Chandler goes to sleep every night and it's need to lose more to fight Conor McGregor. This fight card is a mess, and I understand that UFC 302 coming up in the next couple weeks isn't the greatest card either. The main and co-main event are great, but then once you look at Kevin Holland versus Michael Olachevsky, it's not a great card. That's the third fight in the card, when in reality, some of these cards, like UFC 304, where the third fight is Bobby Green versus Paddy Pimblett, and then after that you have Arnold Allen versus Giga Chikadze. That is such a deeper card off the main card, when you have the blobs going at it with Jailton Almeida versus Alexander Romanov. It's just not a great depth card in that standpoint. Now, I truly do think that McGregor v. Chandler is going to be a good fight, but I just don't think it has any implications with the UFC in that division. In any division, give or take. I mean, I think that this fight would have been the best if they created a 165 division, because right now it's Conor McGregor has been fought in like 47 divisions and he's on steroids, and we know that he's coming back from that, because you don't gain that much weight in 2 years or in that year time. And then Michael Chandler is a lightweight, but he cuts so much weight. Him going up to welterweight isn't a bad idea, but I just don't know what's happening. Please leave comments down below what you guys think about this fight. I really don't know how much implications it has. I don't know how the fans are wanting to see it, and apparently Dana White said that it's the biggest pay-per-view in history with Conor McGregor returning, but I just don't know. I think Michael Chandler possibly could kill Conor McGregor, but I also think Conor could catch him. I don't know. It's a very interesting fight to go see, but I also don't know how exciting the fight is, as well as the entire card as a whole. They really need to add fights to beef up that card, possibly an Ian Gary versus Michael Venom Page fight. A Sean Brady fight could boost that card. But yeah, this card is in desperate need of some help, and I don't think the main event is truly pulling the weight as something like a Dustin Poirier versus Islam Makhachev. And I think it would be on the level of something like Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad, and it wouldn't be pulling as much as a Trigus Duplessis versus Israel Adesanya, Ilya Topuria versus Max Holloway, Sean O'Malley versus Merab Dvalishvili. I don't know. There's a lot of questions going on with this card. Alright, please let me know what you guys think about this card. This is a very interesting card, UFC 303, with Khalil Roundtree pulling out of his fight, and it was just reported today that he's taken a 2-month ban, so he will be eligible, I think, to come back on July 4th, back to competition. But please let me know what you guys think of this card as a whole. It's got to be somewhere right in total about a 3 or a 4. It's not that great, but they really need to add some fights to that card. Ian Gary versus Michael Venom Page would be such a good fight to co-main that card, but I know Michael Venom Page possibly wants to hop on that UFC 304 card in Manchester, or he could go somewhere else. But really, the UFC needs to add some help to that card. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon.